Welcome everybody to another weekly update for cryptocurrencies. After the market closed on 13th of April 2018, and I always start off by looking at this chart here of GBTC, which is the Bitcoin Investment Trust. It's kind of an ETF for Bitcoin, so I see this as kind of a way of seeing what's going on without all the volatility. It's still very early days, but this chart has some order to it, and as you know, I'm looking at charts and I look for precedents and patterns. And one pattern I've seen here, as I commentated on last week, was it's drifting lower below its 40-week, which is not a good move. But I did say there was hoping that there was a clear line of support across there that met this long-term diagonal line of trend there, in kind of like a crosshairs arrangement, and that was a critical thing what happened. But Bitcoin did the right thing. It turned around and it zoomed up out of that crosshair position and finished the week in a very bullish position of closing at the top of its range there. So it could be back on track. Let's look at the day-to-day chart here. You can see that line quite clearly there. It's respecting. So that looks like there's a line. Here's the day-to-day chart. You can see it sort of sagged below and then just pulled itself out of the fire this week and climbed back above its 200-day average on higher volume slightly. So let's look at that downwards. Here's where it gets interesting, because I'd identified about here actually in early March, there was danger ahead because we had this downward, we've got 3 touches there, you see, of the horizontal line closing price. And if I get 3 touches or anything, then we have a kind of legitimate trend line. So that's where I got to, and I warned then that that was not a good sign, and down prices lay ahead, and there it went. But let's see if it's broken, snapped out of this downtrend with this move this week. And it's pretty close, really close. It's right on it. So and it might just have edged above it. I don't know. We have to see. This is still a wait and see situation. Is it what it does next? In fact, on Monday morning, tomorrow is absolutely critical, because if it turns away from that, then it's going to have a test again of this 10. Here's that support I showed you on the other chart, that around $10, nice round number. It has to break out of that downwards trend like now. Failing that, then it's going to be a challenging time ahead in the short term anyway for Bitcoin. As I keep saying, Bitcoin is just one of many cryptocurrencies, and what's really interesting is the blockchain itself. The blockchain is here to stay. Cryptocurrencies are just a feature on it. So we're in this space. I say it's a cryptocurrency update, and what it really is just a blockchain total update, and more and more companies are coming on. We're just constantly looking for exciting new companies that are going to be making money from the blockchain, servicing the blockchain, because this is like the next internet big thing. So watch this space closely. It's going to get interesting, and cryptocurrency is just one of several ways to make money. Here is the sort of capitalization of all the cryptocurrencies right now. As we can see, this number here of Bitcoin, amount of money that's been flowing into it, it's half of what it was. There's just lack of buying, not exactly selling. But there's the league table, and it's still pretty much in the top 3, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ripple. And they're all still, sort of sagging around the 200 days. So watch closely this week, and I'll speak to you next time.